Yeah, folks, welcome back. Going to be a Starfield Tuesday. In the last episode, we finished up some United Colony stuff, which was pretty cool. Got the apartment, got his UC citizenship. Now Andreja wants to talk to him, and we'll see what she has to say. In my first playthrough, in order to see the end of the game, I pretty much ignored her, so we're not going to ignore her this time. And who knows, I may like her better than Sarah, or maybe him, her, and Sarah can have a thing going. So we'll see what happens.
Did you need something? It is a relief to know that the terramorphs are being dealt with. But are you sure this Acilis creature is the right way to do it?
We're just helping nature take its course.
This would be the same nature that gave us terramorphs in the first place. I do not think this is the path I would have chosen. One could easily argue that humans are the superior hunter and therefore are right to exterminate these creatures. The microbes would have put fewer people at risk in the long run.
I still think I made the right call.
I appreciate your conviction. I suppose time will tell. And I must say, I find it curious that you would agree keeping the Lazarus plant around is a good idea. It seems an additional, unnecessary risk.
The UC was going to keep it around anyway.
But you could have changed their minds. They would have listened to you.
I can't win.
At least the Freestar Collective will also know of its existence. Otherwise, I worry it would be too tempting for the UC to use as a weapon. Well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us, and you have done a service to all who live in the settled systems. If you are free soon, could we talk? We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was?
Here didn't look like any culture I've ever seen or heard of.
Nor I. Nor, I suspect, anyone else who has ever lived. Is that presuming too much? Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but... how can we not? After what you experienced, do you have any insights?
We shouldn't take wild guesses. If we keep going, we'll find out for sure.
You sound just like Sarah. I see why she invited you to join Constellation. You are right, of course. We will learn in time. I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you all right? Have you felt any side effects?
No, I feel great. Better than ever.
A cynical person might suggest that in itself could be a side effect. But for now, we will just assume you have been very fortunate. The artifacts, that temple, this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized.
You can say that again.
I very well may, if things continue along such an incredible path. Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here.
Well, maybe I wasn't done talking. Hot stuff.
Hello.
I just think I need to go all in. I don't want to waste my time struggling to get to middle
Indeed I do. All yours.
Do it. I'm going to ask you some personal questions.
Yes, of course.
Asked her all those questions already.
Is that it then?
Who else wants to talk? Uncle Sam Coe. Guess he's on the ship. Been doing so much Fallout to get all my Fallout episodes in order to go through Christmas. I'm gonna remember how to play this game. It's just been about a week. Whoa.
So, what's new with you today?
Much.
So, miss stay up late reading under the covers? Did you learn anything new from your book last night?
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really. I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate. That's so cool. But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring. I'm working hard,
Remind me
Captain.
one of these days to tell you the tale of a certain Solomon Coe, and where his stargazing landed him. The whole Terramorph situation, seriously, hats off to you. When I was growing up, everyone was afraid of Terramorphs. How they could seemingly strike anywhere at any time. The carnage, the destruction. The stuff you've done here could save so many lives.
Was doing what I had to do.
Hey, it's me. If you can't brag a little to your friends, who can you brag to? I don't know about these Asylees. That microbe would wipe out the Terramorphs for good and certain. I mean, the Asylees? It'll take longer, take more hand-holding, and there's no saying the Asylees will fully get the job done. I hope for all our sake you made the right call.
Microbes mutate. I couldn't take the chance it become a new, bigger problem.
When you put it like that, I guess I see your point. The United Colonies. Hell, everyone and everywhere owes you big time. Even if they don't know it. You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
You keep installing new cool things.
Where to
in your
begin?
ship. It's like Christmas
That
every day.
temple? The hell was that? I've been from one end of the settle systems to the other more times than I could count. But I've never, and I mean never, encountered something like that. Who built it? Why? So many questions.
Don't worry. It'll all work out. The answers will come in time.
I don't need some Mateo philosophical navel-gazing here. These questions are big. And what you can do? I am not a scientist, not in the least. But that ability, power, it's just plain scientifically impossible.
Got to be just advanced technology, just beyond what we know.
Then who is capable of something like that? Forget about me. How are you? I mean, whatever happened, it could have deep physiological effects. I hope not mental. And even if everything's perfect, still, I can't imagine what's going through your head.
I have this powerful craving now for human brains. Brains. Kidding.
You. Same old you. The other Constellation members are gonna lose their minds once they hear about this. Assuming they even believe us. When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat. Sorry, I plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about. That girl. If Cora leaves her tools out one more time... I mean, I love her more than life itself, but I can only say the same damn thing so many times.
No kids know how to push all the right buttons.
That's Cora to a T. I mean, this is between me and you.
With Cora staying right
But
there.
Cora wasn't exactly planned. I don't know if I mentioned, but I served a spell in the Freestar Rangers. Had a partner. Lillian Hartz. Well, we were like fire and ice, but, well, it wasn't all bad.
Whether you wanted to be a dad or not, you seem to have taken to it.
It wasn't always like it is now. Hell, when Cora was born, I was completely out of my depth. For the first few months, I kept thinking what a colossal mistake I made. Me. A father. But one late night, early morning, whatever, little Cora gave me my first smile. And I knew I'd do anything for that girl.
Cora's lucky to have you.
Yeah, sure don't feel like it. You said Cora's great, and I think so too. But I see so much of myself in her. I've done things I'm not proud of. Said things even worse. I try to be better for Cora, but is she gonna fall into the same traps?
Worry too much. Enjoy it. She'll be grown up before you know it.
And that's the truth there. I know it seems crazy, towing her across the stars, but I'm not exactly swimming with options here. Her mother... Like I said, another story, another time. And what, have her raised by Jacob, my dad? I'd sooner ship her off to Vladimir.
Well, it might be good to have a place she can go to if things get
I'll
dangerous.
think about it. But for now, she's happy. You know, she just goes on and on about you. And if she just learned to pick up after herself, she just might live until she's 13.
Who's next? Rick.
Sorry, I was lost in a memory for a moment there. How can I help? So, you gotta fill me in on what happened at the temple. What happened? What did you see?
It was unlike anything I've ever experienced. So strange.
Sounds like we need more data to me. Then what happened? I heard you did some stuff and then you changed.
I'm still me, just a little different now.
By different, you mean you have magical superpowers? Sure, different is technically appropriate as a descriptor, but it wouldn't be my first choice. You encountered advanced technology that altered your biology in a way that results in... In what? Superpowers?
Basically, yeah.
Fair enough. Maybe we can run some tests later. I can't believe I missed seeing this temple thing. Dang it! I'm kicking myself here. Seriously.
I'm sure we won't have to wait long to understand more.
We don't have enough data to even remotely begin to draw any meaningful conclusions like that. Anyway, thanks for filling me in on the temple and your power. I wonder if we can find any more traces of whoever built them. It just opens up a world of questions. It's so exciting. Hey, Dusty. If you're ever thinking to yourself, I could really listen to Barrett's dulcet voice right now, then instead of dreaming about me, stop by and say hello, okay? Space is so hostile to humanity already, and you made it just a little bit safer for everybody. No matter what you could have done differently, this will impact a lot of lives eventually. We'll have to mark it in the Constellation history books so we don't forget it when the Terramorphs are finally gone.
I don't care if I'm remembered for that.
So humble, too. People love that. Squeak! Balancing risk versus reward is tricky. Even more so when so much hangs in the balance. So, you really think the Acilis are going to work out, huh? You must have seen some data that I didn't.
Microbes can mutate. You know that. You're a scientist.
Everything has a chance to mutate, and most mutations are harmless. But I get it. It's scary. It's definitely riskier than dropping off some wild animals. Oh well, it's done. By sealing the Lazarus plant away instead of destroying it, I'm worried we've made things riskier.
Yeah, sealing away the Lazarus plant was a wise decision. We could study
Maybe
it.
we can study it. Fair. But it will take a long time to get any actionable results.
Quora was just being nosy. All right, is that everybody? I think. Talk to Walter.
Are you ready to set off?
Go.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
Neon.
Lifting off now.
What was that? Did that sound like a kid screaming? What the heck?
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady.
It's got more power than what it needs.
Oh, I never get
Welcome
tired
to the
of that.
Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. All right, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
We're locked in and landing.
Why it does that? I think it's something to do with the DLSS mod that I use. Can't wait for it to be available natively. He's going to change clothes for what they're doing. I think I've got a better outfit to wear.
Talk to me.
There's crap everywhere, man. What a bunch of slobs. Yet I can equip that stuff. I think I'm going to take Andreja with me this time. I've never taken her anywhere. See if I can find her. She's in here somewhere. Around here somewhere. Y'all need to pick this crap up. A box of celery sitting right there. Down below? I could just summon them. I hate looking for them. What the hell?
If I can help you with anything, just say the word.
Have any new books for me?
Yes. Very bottom. I am at the very bottom. Quarters? Be careful. Fall down that hole again. Where is she? Done a sign? For her being unassigned. Maybe it's because I talked to her? I don't know. Barrett, Miller, Lynn. Oh, okay. He's assigned to the ship, so now should she be there? I didn't even see Walter on the ship. I thought he was flying with us. Alright, where is she? You have to exit the ship and come back.
Hey there. Glad to see you again.
Is she? There she is.
Lay it on me.
What is it? You have my attention. I look forward to it.
Oop, wrong ladder. There, pick up your mess.
Neon is for indulgence and decadence. I am both disgusted and impressed.
Come on, Andrea, let's get a little decadent. Getting wet.
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
Nah, smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass.
Bass?
A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice.
People getting high off fish?
Something to do with chasm bass's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora.
Let's get going.
We need to stop by the Stroud-Equin offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred. even for something like this.
Yeah, let's get out of this rain. Those pants they look weird. Why do game developers have to make asses look weird in a game?
Security cares far more about what you take with you when you leave Neon than the effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end to what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Got some updated mods to help the game look better. And it does.
Instant sensory overload.
Welcome, off-worlder, to the Hotel Volai. Your home away from home here on Neon. Our beds are
Where is she?
and affordable, and with the
Way back there.
16%, your safety is almost guaranteed. So go out, have your fun, live your best life. We'll be here when you're ready. The Hotel Volai. Sleep with us. For just a few minutes, our certified technicians will quickly and
In green?
alter your physical makeup. It's time to see yourself through new eyes. Only
Or the outfit. Sit on the ground with chairs around.
Tevin Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise, you don't want a piece of that.
It's still funny how guards will just come out and blurt things randomly like that.
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect that Benjamin Bayou has a slightly inflated view of himself.
Cause any trouble and I'll drag you straight to lockup.
Clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow the signs? Walter is very proud of his business. And he should be. His ships are very high quality.
You didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Walter.
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
Hello, Mr. Eklund. I envy you and your partner's success.
Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
I'm 100% behind embarrassing Walter Moore.
I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
I also send my love with freelance operatives.
Oh, don't mind the two of us. Challenging each other intellectually is a cornerstone of our relationship. Now, I must point out the obvious. The Astro Lounge. Huh? It's a remarkably insecure location.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
Investigate the cellar, case the Astral Lounge. Got it.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise. Something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you...
It'll take me a little pause to get a cup of coffee. One of them mods I got to enhance the view. It's fantastic. Game's beautiful. No question about it. Regardless if people like the game or not. playing Fallout 4 and making my recordings for Fallout 4, and so you seeing landmines everywhere when I'm. For some reason I keep expecting to step on a landmine.
There is little question that Ryujin has some influence here in Neon. I wonder how Mr. Bayou feels about that.
What's her obsession with Mr. Bayou?
Anything good? Nothing to report?
Nope, nothing.
You know, I did notice after all those NG runs I went through,
Hopefully we'll see some
all the NPCs are more colorful with their outfits.
Goods has a full line of equipment and accessories for all.
So he can line his ivory trade tower with another layer of gold. Makes me sick.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
Oh, I'm detecting a bit of competition going on here.
Well, normally I wouldn't go in for that sort of thing, but Sieghart's given me no choice. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe.
Well, keeping this place safe sounds like smart business to me.
Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Siegert makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
You set up a meeting with Walter Stroud recently.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
So you did.
Information isn't usually free.
You already got paid for connecting the seller to Walter. We're not paying twice.
I don't usually package pieces of intel, but maybe I could. Okay. I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you. I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on.
Newell's Goods. We have everything you could possibly want.
You know, they should have, prostitutes here or there making cat calls at you. This is Neon. I don't understand why they need a door here or a loading screen. There was absolutely no need for a loading screen there. Starfield does have its flaws. I hope they get ironed out eventually. That's like every game. All these people, all the hate that these people are promoting is just, to me, a waste of time since Starfield was the #1 bestseller, despite it being on Game Pass. That just proves to me there's more people that like it than hate it, but the people that hate it are screaming the loudest. That's always the case. Oh, move out the way.
Xenopredators can mimic other animals to trap their prey.
That'd be nice.
Very cool and very terrifying.
Yeah, I swear to God, if I end up on some far off
Oh, wow. It's a pretty cool screenshot. Alright, got my screenshot. You know, when they give you an optional quest, we need the ability to turn at least one of the markers off if it's an optional quest with a main quest, because boy, them dots get confusing. That way we can just track the optional quest if we're working on that. Look around.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Got it.
I heard Rennick's robot killed a few disciples who tried to break into the store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you know the disciples aren't going to take it lying down.
I've been so tired lately, but I went to the clinic and they said I was fine.
Yeah, I know this place stinks. It's a living.
Can you believe Xenofresh charges us a licensing fee to fish near Neon?
I've been seeing a therapist lately, and that's helped a lot.
Getting a loading screen when one isn't necessary.
Word is the Borealis. You know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something.
Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking your own way, on your own time. Galbank, where your credits work for you.
That
their accounts have not been compromised, and their credits are safe.
I'd rather not get mixed up with the syndicate gang stuff.
Yeah, Owen told me not to worry about it.
Well, there you go. Business as
You know, I think this place is a lot better. You know, and I love Mass Effect, but to me, this place is a lot better than Omega, design-wise. They make this an escalator. Look how he's walking up the steps. It's animation here's kind of funny. It's again a loading screen when there doesn't need to be one.
here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
I don't do chems.
Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure?
I have a meeting later. Worried about security.
The Astra Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city.
My meeting will have unexpected guests. Your officers can prevent anyone from getting hurt.
I see. Well, congratulations on your intelligence network. They clearly have done their job. I think the Astral Lounge will be more than happy to put you on the VIP list. I'll inform our security.
The fee seems a little high.
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
Surely a business like Stroud Eklund already has VIP status.
Huh. You work for Stroud Eklund? Well, perhaps something could be arranged.
Walter Stroud is coming personally. Surely that's enough to have security on hand.
I'm sorry, but our policies demand even high-profile customers pay our fees.
You lower your fee, I'll be sure to stop by the Astra Lounge every chance I get.
A loss leader. I make you pay less now in the hopes you'll pay more over time. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested. Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Come back soon.
Yes, what?
Good?
Take it easy.
Can't wait till there's a mod out that changes those stupid looking dancing outfits.
We know why.
Killed for a cup of coffee right about now.
Oh, I think if I would have walked around the other way, it would have been shorter.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
What's this? An Aurora dispenser? Huh. Got this one all the way around. Take a jog, Andreja. Excuse me,
Quit
pardon me.
staring.
Yes.
Hell yeah! This is awesome!
I don't know. Animation, the walking and running, it just seems a little off to me. No, they're supposedly using some kind of new
Walter is very
animation
proud of
program
his
or engine
business.
or something, but
And he should be. His ships are very high quality.
this seems off to me.
Any luck out there?
It's done. Let's get to this meeting. I found out the seller's pretty desperate. She'd give us an aid.
Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Where'd he go?
Catherine Luzian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder, yeah, right. Hysterical old broad.
Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them, larger than normal, big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
Ramsey and Travers, the scientists who discovered neon gas?
Are they?
Use the code to identify the seller. Got it.
Code phrases? Under different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate smuggler.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
The music is amazing!
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking?
I'm with Ramsey and Travers.
Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Saw our seller walk by. Good job.
Seems cagey to me, angry even.
That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything could go wrong. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound?
I'm keeping my hand close to my weapon for this.
Let's just try it my way first, Remember, that man is selling the artifact for a reason. He might be nefarious, but he might just be desperate. If everyone walks away with what they want, I'll call it a success.
Keep it moving.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous.
I'm standing, deal with it.
Flexing the muscles already, huh? Fine.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
Stop bluffing. We know you need to sell quickly.
Oh, really? And how do you know that? Who talked?
Does it matter? We know you're in a fix, and we're still willing to buy. For the agreed-upon amount.
I got people after me, okay? I can't just settle on what we agreed on. I need more so I can disappear.
That's not our problem. We came here expecting one amount. Now you want another.
You telling me Walter Stroud ain't got the cash? I'll walk out of this booth right now.
What the? Security!
The security team and I have an understanding. They won't interfere.
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
Don't do this. Don't die just to get a rock back.
It's my employer's property. That's all I need to know. You gonna make me shoot you?
It's about to get really ugly for you.
Hey, it doesn't have to go that way.
Joke, right? You're going to fight me?
Hey, I'm not,
Huh. All right. But Nicholas Slayton isn't a man you want after you. Good luck with that.
Sending on men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Bring up a dog. Why there needed to be a loading screen there? Oops. I'm taking a long way around. Dang crowd.
What's up?
There are a lot of people in here.
Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out.
Nicholas Slayton, anyway.
CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. Engines, thrusters.
They know it was us.
The same way everything works on Neon. Money. It's terrible at keeping secrets.
Well, so much for this being easy, Walter.
Yes, I'm fully aware this has not gone according to plan.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting all day. It's
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
Need to make an appointment to see Nicholas Slayton.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man.
Won't need to take up much of his time. We've just had a misunderstanding.
Maybe I could squeeze you in. Let me see.
I have Walter Stroud with me, the CEO of Stroud Eklund.
We weren't expecting a VIP to come through today. Let me just run a few checks. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Didn't work. I got my speech maxed out. Yes, in.
You have a question? You can chat with the receptionist all you want.
I might have to. Well, how this plays out when you make the speech check.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter. Taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
What's going on? He says control the building.
A moment. Slayton will be scrambling his own security teams once he gets wind that we're no longer at his mercy. Our time is limited.
Our instructions.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork.
I'm doing my mining laser.
What was that?
That's all that was in there? You scared already?
Gonna take more than that!
Security is on.
Uh-oh.
through unnoticed now. You'll have to fight your way to exit.
You will pay for that! Coming up on him!
I want some of that armor anyway.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Hold on. Trying to shut down that protocol thing. Got it. They're scrambling the protocols. I doubt that'll work again.
This is hopeless! I'm out!
I never liked him anyway.
Give up already. Where have they gone? You can't hope to win. There was no other way for it to end.
Get some cover now!
Take your best shot.
You should be the one dying!
Ouch! The hell?
And once again, we are triumphant.
I'm gonna have to run over there and loot that guy if I don't not get what I want.
Something may be nearby.
Being stingy with the armor or the clothes. Man.
Can't take it! This is hopeless! I'm out! This is hopeless! I'm out! Can't take it!
Some more guards up here. I don't think I got Walter. He's shooting at those poor people.
There's the door. It should take you outside.
You cannot make me sure.
Up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
You have no idea what you're up against!
My arm! Damn it!
Yeah. I've gotten too used to VATS.
Light him up! Found it! Hit him! Now!
Uniform and helmet. That's what I was looking for. Wouldn't mind another one. Alright, what's the status here? Security guard uniform. Or a security guard uniform, I'll take it. Go on, Andreja. What the physics and AI
just
doesn't.
behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
You're enjoying this?
Aren't you? In the back of your mind, through the tunnel vision of adrenaline, there's a part of you that belongs here. It happens to all of us.
Call off your guard, Slayton. Release my ship.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although, I do count a few more guns on my side.
I wouldn't trust your merch. They haven't stopped us so far.
You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves.
He's a thief. Let the authorities deal with him.
If that is your decision, you need only tell him yourself, and then we will handle the rest.
Assuming there is no information we are lacking, that seems reasonable.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
Where's the money, Musgrove?
Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure accounts somewhere.
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyers, all that nonsense.
He wants me to decide what to do
I
with
was
you.
just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Everyone steals, but you got caught. You're going to jail.
Justice for some, huh? Fine. Rather be caged than dead.
It seems you will have plenty of time to evaluate that sentiment while you are in jail.
I will make the arrangements for Neon Security to take him into custody. You're free to leave.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
Oh. Where am I going?
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
Sometimes fast travel restrictions are just stupid. And you can fast travel everywhere, but there's restrictions in some places. And if you can fast travel everywhere anyway. Or is it because of the quest I have to run all the way back to the...
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Alright. Look at the ship. Look at that run. I don't know, something just seems off to me.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Hey, Dad? Will you read to me tonight before bed?
Deal with a man who wanted us dead. I'd like that very much. I guess we haven't called that in a long time. What do you think?
You and your wife are cute together.
Thank you. I guess. Some people call Issa a jewel, but she's more than that to me. I can't really describe it. There's a me, and a her, and an us. And I wouldn't trade the us for all the credits in Neon.
You are very fortunate. And I am glad that you see it.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
I think we gotta go back to the lodge.
Check complete. We're good. Orbital insertion achieved. We're spacebound again.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for less. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
You know we can't do that. We're in this search until the end.
So you are. We recognize you. I don't know who you're hoping to fool, but you are walking a twisted path. Do you not see the pain you bring? A life should only be lived once.
What are they talking about? What are these riddles?
Ignore them. They're trying to trick us.
This universe has a right to exist according to its own rules. Keep your artifact. As Starborn, we will settle this later.
I won't pretend that I don't have questions, but you clearly just saved our lives, so whatever secrets you need to keep, I'll keep them.
Makes it interesting. Haven't always been honest about who I am, who I was.
Say no more. We all came from different walks of life. That's one of Constellation's strengths. All that matters is who you are now, right? And you're one of us. I don't need any more than that. Well, I don't know about you, but I've never heard of these Starborn, and the speculation part of my brain is in overdrive. We need to regroup at the lodge immediately. Tell Noel to analyze the data off the ship's sensors. Everyone's going to want to weigh in on this.
Jump.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Screenshot is one of my earlier Frontier refits. I think my first one.
I think I prefer the wild planets to this city. At least there, the predators are easier to spot. I am glad to be back. It will be good to have a moment to relax.
How is Neon? Are you okay?
I need you to look at the data from my ship sensors.
Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for room.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
I'm with Sam. That starship design could easily be human.
Just because we can't ID it, doesn't mean it's not one of ours. It's got shields, engines, all the usual settled systems tech.
I don't mean to judge your grasp of material engineering, but I've never seen a starship built out of whatever that is. Although I bet if you put that ship hull and an artifact under the same lens, you'd get a match.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them.
Everyone should get ready for a fight then. I doubt they'll stop.
All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
Spend so much time looking at the scans, I can see star systems orbiting in my head.
You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to make an entrance. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts, but I'm afraid she's blind to our new competitor.
I'm ready. Give me any data on the artifacts you have.
Double check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Exploration's dangerous, even without some nefarious group trying to kill you.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too. We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it? You mean what could be the biggest discovery in the history of humanity? Yeah, I've got some thoughts. Scans are still inconclusive, but I think we've seen enough to know that we're dealing with something potentially even more unusual than the artifacts. There are so many questions beyond just who are they? How did they find you? How do they know about the artifacts? Why has no one ever seen them before?
For a dull moment.
No, I guess not. But this takes things in a whole different direction. They threatened you. It was one thing when this was just about us investigating the artifacts. A weird phenomenon that didn't come with creepy threats or questions about aliens or whatever it is that's going on now. I know we'll figure it all out in the end. It's just kind of a lot right now. Stay safe, okay?
What did you need? You will be lost without me, but as you wish.
Go flying to the ship.
Good luck out there on the fringe.
What I'm gonna do next. I think we'll do that one next. But we're going to go ahead and call it here for tonight, though. For today, whenever you watch this. Thanks for stopping by. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Take care of each other. Be careful. And I'll catch you next video.